Have you ever thought about how secure your digital life is? In our rapidly evolving digital world, cybersecurity has become a cornerstone of our daily interactions. It's no longer a subject solely for the tech-savvy, it's a critical topic for everyone navigating this digital age. Picture this: every email you send, every online purchase you make, and every personal photo you upload is a potential target for cyber threats. Businesses, too, are not immune. Operations, customer data, and intellectual property are all at risk if cybersecurity is not a priority. The stakes are high, with potential consequences ranging from identity theft to financial loss. Given all this, it's clear that understanding the basics of cybersecurity is not just beneficial, it's essential. Now that you know why cybersecurity matters, let's dive into what it actually is. Cybersecurity, as the name suggests, is about safeguarding your cyber presence. It's a broad field that encompasses a variety of strategies, methods, and technologies designed to protect our digital world. The primary goal of cybersecurity is to shield our digital systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, attacks, and damage. Imagine your personal computer, your smartphone, or even the servers that host your favorite online platforms. They are all part of this digital universe that needs protection. Cybersecurity is the knight in shining armor that stands between these systems and those with malicious intents. It's not just about protecting big corporations or government infrastructure, though those are important too. It's about securing your personal data, your digital identity, your online transactions, the photos you share, the emails you send, the websites you visit. Cybersecurity works round the clock to keep them safe and secure. Now that you know what cybersecurity is, let's explore some key concepts. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability form the backbone of cybersecurity. Let's take off with confidentiality, which is all about keeping information private. Think of it like whispering a secret to a friend. You wouldn't want someone else to overhear, right? In the digital world, confidentiality means protecting data from unauthorized access. If confidentiality is compromised, it can lead to serious consequences, like identity theft or financial loss. Next up, we have integrity. This isn't about being an honest person, although that's important too. In cybersecurity, integrity refers to ensuring that data remains accurate and unaltered. It's like making sure a letter you mail arrives without any changes to its content. If the integrity of data is compromised, it can lead to misinformation, misinterpretation, or even disastrous decisions based on incorrect data. Last but not least, we have availability. This is the principle of ensuring that systems and data are accessible when needed. Imagine trying to withdraw money from an ATM, only to find it out of service. That's a simple example of a lack of availability. In a business setting, system downtime can lead to lost productivity, unsatisfied customers, and a tarnished reputation. Together, these three principles, confidentiality, integrity, and availability, are often referred to as the CIA triad. They provide a framework for understanding and implementing effective cybersecurity measures. But why is this so important? Well, every time you log into a social media account, make an online purchase, or even just surf the web, these principles are working behind the scenes to protect your information. They ensure your data stays private, remains accurate, and is available when you need it. So, it's crucial to respect these principles and understand their role in cybersecurity. Remember, cybersecurity isn't just for the tech-savvy, it's a shared responsibility that starts with understanding these key concepts. Having understood these concepts, you are now ready to learn about common cyber threats. The digital world is fraught with various threats. Let's discuss a few common ones. Imagine this: you open an email that looks like it's from your bank, but it's not. It's a carefully crafted forgery designed to trick you into revealing your personal information. This is a common cyber threat known as phishing. Phishing can take many forms, from fake emails and websites to disguised links. The goal is always the same: to trick you into revealing sensitive information like your password or credit card number. Now let's talk about another common cyber threat: malware. You've probably heard of terms like viruses, trojans, and ransomware. These are all types of malware, which is short for malicious software. Malware can infect your device and compromise your data. For instance, a virus can corrupt or delete your files, while ransomware can lock you out of your system until you pay a ransom. Lastly, we have social engineering. This is a technique where cybercriminals manipulate people into divulging confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. A classic example is a scammer pretending to be a tech support agent, guiding you to fix an issue but actually leading you to compromise your own system. These threats are ever-present and constantly evolving. But don't worry, understanding them is the first step towards protection. Cybersecurity isn't just about having the right software, it's about being aware and cautious. Knowing how to spot a phishing email, understanding the risks of downloading unknown files, and being wary of unsolicited calls or messages can go a long way in keeping you safe online. Remember, the goal of cybersecurity is to protect our digital systems, networks, and data from these kinds of unauthorized access, attacks, and damage. It's a crucial aspect of our lives in this digital age, whether we're casually browsing the internet or conducting business operations. Knowing these threats, it's crucial to protect your digital assets. Let's talk about password security. Passwords are your first line of defense against cyber threats. Think of them as the keys to your digital kingdom, but remember, a key can be copied if it's simple enough. Just like how you wouldn't use a simple key for your home, you shouldn't use a simple password for your online accounts. Aim for long, complex passwords that use a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using easily guessed information like birthdays or pet names. Now, you might be thinking, how can I remember all these complex passwords? Well, that's where password managers come in. These are tools that securely store your passwords, so you only need to remember one master password. They can even generate strong passwords for you. It's like having a personal bodyguard for your keys. A strong password is a good start, but two-factor authentication can take your security to the next level. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds an extra layer of security to your accounts. But what exactly is this digital guardian angel? Well, it's like a security checkpoint that requires two forms of identification before granting access. Usually the first factor is something you know, like your password. The second factor is something you have, such as a text message code sent to your mobile phone, or something you are, like a fingerprint or facial recognition. By requiring two distinct forms of evidence for your identity, 2FA makes it exponentially more challenging for cybercriminals to break into your accounts. Even if they somehow manage to crack your password, they'd still need the second factor to get in, which is unlikely to be within their reach. 2FA is crucial in today's digital world, where protecting your personal and financial information is paramount. Now that you're securing your accounts, let's ensure your devices are safe as well. Your devices are gateways to your digital life, thus, their security is paramount. Let's delve into two key aspects of securing your devices: antivirus software and software updates. Firstly, antivirus software. Think of it as your device's personal bodyguard, constantly on the lookout for harmful invaders known as malware. This dedicated defender works tirelessly to identify, block, and eliminate potential threats, keeping your digital life safe. Secondly, software updates. These are not just about introducing new features or improving performance. They often include patches to fix security vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit. By keeping your operating systems and software up to date, you're essentially reinforcing your device's defenses, closing any gaps that hackers could potentially use to sneak in. Remember, securing your devices is an ongoing process, not a one-time task. It's about constant vigilance and regular maintenance. With your devices secure, remember to stay safe even when using public Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi is convenient, but it can also be a breeding ground for cyber threats. To keep yourself safe, always verify the network's authenticity before connecting. Avoid performing sensitive activities like banking or shopping that require personal information. Use a virtual private network or VPN to create a secure connection. Consider using a firewall for added protection. By following these practices, you can significantly enhance your cybersecurity. But remember, learning never stops. We've covered a lot of ground today, from understanding what cybersecurity is to the key concepts of confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We've explored common cyber threats, the importance of strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and how to secure your devices. We even touched on public Wi-Fi security. Remember, these are basic practices, but they make a huge difference. Stay safe in the digital world and keep exploring. There's always more to learn in cybersecurity.